What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on the channel. Today, we got some awesome stuff in terms of statistical data and care packages, and what we can really use to apply to use them and check out what exactly we can get. This comes from the user Lucky1291 over on Reddit. The, of course, full post link will be down in the description below if you want to check that out. A huge props to him. He tested this with 1,000 care packages, not just 10 to 100, 1,000 care packages. So this data is pretty solid and tight as to what these numbers actually will equal out to here. But before we get too far into it, if you guys once again want to check out the giveaway that me and a couple of friends are doing, we're gonna be giving away G Fuel as well as some control freaks, so that link can be down in the description below as well. So care packages, let's talk about these. So first things first, what all can you get out of a care package here in terms of streaks? Well, you can actually get everything except you're not really ever gonna see the mothership. That is almost next to nothing in terms of percentages. It's in there and you'll come across it randomly every so often. You'll see a post on Reddit, you'll see a video on YouTube like, I got a mothership out of a care package, and that's something that is very, very rare, but something that still confirmed by the devs is in the game code as a possibility. So those were not found in any of the care package rolls here out of 1,000. Don't get your hopes up too much for it. So what we do have is 16 other streaks that we can use here. Now, we can't obviously get another care package out of a care package, so that leaves us with 16 other possibilities here. Let's firstly talk about initial rolls here within care packages. Whatever it drops is what you take. Firstly, the most common pulled thing here out of this was the counter UAV coming in at 12.10%, the Guardian coming next at 11.5%, the UAV coming in at 11.4%, and then the HCXD at 10.8%. Everything else drops below that 10% mark, and it really all is up to about a 1 in 10 shot here that you can get. The initial drop rate is actually kind of odd in how it works. A lot of the lower streaks will have higher percentages, however, some of them actually don't have as high percentages as you'd think. Stuff such as the Cerberus and the Talon, which are relatively lower on the scale here, compared to things like the Rolling Thunder, the Wraith, as well as the Hater, those actually all pull more than the Talon and the Cerberus. So it's really weird how it works sometimes, because it seems like some of the lower stuff is classified as higher and then vice versa. Things such as also the Rolling Thunder, which you'd think does more damage, also is pulled over 4 times more than the Talon, which is a little bit more score and honestly can do a lot of damage if you're in the right situations, but the Rolling Thunder is pulled 4 times more than that, so it's interesting how that all works out. But what about rerolls? If you guys know, you can use Engineer and you can reroll care packages to get another chance to get something better. Now obviously, as you have a lower score streak, the odds of getting a better one are much higher than, say, if you get something that is lower. So in an example here, if you get an HCXD out of a care package, your chance to re-roll that to something higher will be 100%. And then if you get a GI unit, which is something that is relatively not pulled too often, it's a 0% that you'll be able to re-roll it, because that's the highest streak that you can get out of it. The streaks that really flourish though from re-rolling are the Hardened Sentry, the Talon to an extent, the Hater, the Power Core, the Wraps, and of course then the GI unit. Both those last two, since they are so small in numbers and chance that you get on an initial roll, re-rolling them definitely becomes a very viable option and is exponentially more of a chance getting them, simply because the re-roll chance actually works out in your favor to get something better. So re-rolling works very well for streaks like this. However, things like the HCXD, the UAV, the Dart, and even the Rolling Thunder and Wraith, they actually have a decreased chance whenever you re-roll them to get them off of the care package. So it's kind of weird how some of this works, but it is very interesting nonetheless to note here that if you re-roll and you use Engineer, chances are you're going to get something better, firstly, compared to the lower end streaks, but also if you have something in the higher end, your percentages of re-rolling are much better towards the very best ones of the GI unit, the Wraps, the Power Core, the Hater, as well as the Talon in some regards. So that's something definitely to keep in mind. But now as for some fun facts and information here, as you may have noticed with the Wraps here, they are pulled a lot more than the Power Core, even though the Power Core is less points here. So something interesting with that, why does that work? Perhaps because the algorithm for care packages itself has not been changed since the launch of the game. And if you guys do remember, the Power Core actually did get a reduction in how many points it took to earn one. So really this system still recognizes that it's a higher streak and therefore classifies it as a less chance of getting it compared to the wraps now, which is really interesting to me and I think is very useful in a lot of regards because the wraps definitely can do a lot more damage than the power core in terms of a lethal sense, though the power core does help and throw off the enemy team in a tactical sense. But that is where we're gonna wrap this video up here today, ladies and gentlemen. I was going across Reddit, just checking out some stuff, and this one really caught my attention. It's a very, very cool post here, and really wanted to just share it with you guys. I thought it was something very interesting to me. It gave me some insight and information, and I wanted to share it with you guys here today as well. So once again, massive shout out to Reddit here with this one, as well as the user Lucky1291. A huge and awesome post. That full post will be down there, linked in the description below. Make sure you go check it out if you want to see any more here that we didn't really cover, maybe in depth as much as the post, but that's where we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. Is there any streak that you feel is something you get too often or too little out of a care package? Love to hear your thoughts. Any and all comments are, as always, greatly welcomed. But if you guys did like this video, be sure to like, rating down below. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're on that road to 30,000 subscribers, so every little bit does help and is, as always, greatly appreciated. But, mine's been Nikolai Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.